Hello, this is Mike from Toy Train Tips and Tricks with this week's new product announcements for O and O27 gauge operators. See the video description for links to more information for each of these products. RMT Trains has announced the first run of their new 8,000-gallon single-dome tank cars, originally scheduled for delivery in late 2021, are now on the water, and delivery is expected soon at authorized RMT dealers. These cars feature different road numbers for each road name, operation on O31 and larger curves, realistic painting, letters and numbers, and die-cast metal trucks with operating couplers. The cars are expected to be available in more than a dozen road names, including exclusive schemes for specific RMT dealers. The cars have a suggested retail price of $29.99. M.T.H Electric Trains has announced an exclusive uncataloged RailKing O-Gauge Lehigh Valley Alco C628 diesel in 3 different cab numbers for exclusive distribution by Public Delivery Track. Each locomotive will be available in very limited quantities on a first-come, first-served basis with an anticipated arrival date of December 2022. The early order price is $399.95 plus freight. The locomotive features an ABS body, die-cast truck sides, pilots and fuel tank, metal chassis, handrails and horn, 2 hand-painted engineer cab figures, metal wheels, axles and gears, 2 remote-controlled proto-couplers with directionally controlled constant voltage LED headlights, lighted LED cab interior light, and illuminated LED number boards, 2 precision flywheel-equipped motors, operating proto-smoke diesel exhaust, and onboard DCC-DCS decoder, true 1/48 scale proportions, ProtoSound 3.0 with a digital command system featuring freight yard proto effects. The locomotive operates on O31 and larger curves. M.T.H Electric Trains has announced an exclusive RailKing O-Gauge Santa Fe 60-foot streamlined passenger car collection for authorized dealer Patrick's Trains of Wheeling, West Virginia. The cars feature the Santa Fe black bonnet in glossy livery and will be produced in 4-car, 2-car, and single-car configurations in very limited quantities and are available for order on a first-come, first-served basis with anticipated arrival date of January 2023. There is a 4-car 60-foot streamlined passenger set, including a baggage, coach, Vista Dome, and observation with a pre-order price of $349.99 plus freight. There's also a 2-car package with a sleeper and a diner with a pre-order price of $189.99 plus freight, a 60-foot streamlined coach car with a pre-order price of $84.99 plus freight, and a 60-foot streamlined full-length Vista Dome car with a pre-order price of $89.99 plus freight. All cars feature ABS bodies with detailed car undercarriages, metal wheels, axles, and trucks, 2 operating die-cast metal couplers, overhead interior lighting, end-of-car diaphragms, detailed car interiors, and near-scale sizing. The cars operate on O31 and larger curves. M.T.H Electric Trains has announced an exclusive premier O-scale Depew, Lancaster, and Western RS11 high hood diesel locomotive for exclusive distribution by retailer Easy Catch. The locomotive will be available in 2 cab numbers and will be available in very limited quantities on a first-come, first-served basis with anticipated arrival date of December 2022. The early order price is $519.99 plus freight. The locomotive features an ABS body, die-cast truck sides, pilots and fuel tank, metal chassis, handrails and horn, metal wheels, axles and gears, 2 remote-controlled proto-couplers, directionally controlled constant voltage LED headlight, 2 precision flywheel-equipped motors, onboard DCC and DCS decoder, true 1/48 scale proportions, and ProtoSound 3.0 with a digital command system featuring freight yard proto effects. The locomotive operates on O31 and larger curves. M.T.H Electric Trains has announced an exclusive RailKing O-Gauge Western Maryland 60-foot streamlined Vista Dome passenger car for the Community Model Railroad Club in Western Maryland. The passenger car will be produced in very limited quantities and is available for order on a first-come, first-served basis with an anticipated arrival date of January 2023. The early order price is $80 plus freight. The car features an ABS body with detailed car undercarriage, die-cast four-wheel trucks, 2 operating die-cast metal couplers, overhead interior lighting, end-of-car diaphragms, and near-scale sizing. The car operates on O31 and larger curves. MTH Electric Trains will be releasing a series of 2023 premier O-scale flat cars with 48-foot trailers in 4 exciting liveries beginning late next spring. The schemes include Burlington Northern, Canadian Pacific with Speedway Express trailer, New York Central with Toys R Us trailer, and Chesapeake and Ohio with AMC Motors trailer. Each of these unique schemes will be available in 2 car numbers and will be in very limited production quantities. The cars are expected to begin shipping to MTH dealers in June 2023. The cars feature ABS bodies, metal wheels and axles with die-cast 4-wheel trucks, 2 operating die-cast metal couplers, detailed brake wheels, a removable 48-foot trailer. The cars operate on O31 and larger curves. MTH Electric Trains is releasing 2 exclusive premier O-scale gondola cars with junk loads in Rio Grande and Wisconsin Central liveries for Berwyn's Toys of Berwyn, Illinois, and in 2 Long Island versions for Nassau Trains. Each gondola will be offered in 2 different car numbers and be available in very limited quantities on a first-come, first-served basis beginning in February 2023. The pre-order price for the Rio Grande and Wisconsin Central cars is $69.99 plus freight, or $74.99 plus freight for the Long Island cars. All cars feature ABS bodies with die-cast 4-wheel trucks, operating die-cast metal couplers, O-scale KD-compatible coupler mounting pads, true 1/48 scale dimensions, and removable junk load. The cars operate on O31 and larger curves. MTH Electric Trains has announced an exclusive RailKing O-Gauge Santa Fe Dash 8 diesel in a black war bonnet scheme for Patrick's Trains of Wheeling, West Virginia. This scale-proportioned RailKing locomotive will be available in 2 cab numbers in very limited quantities on a first-come, first-served basis beginning in March 2023. The early order price is $399.99 plus freight. The locomotive features an ABS body, die-cast truck sides, pilots and fuel tank, metal chassis, handrails and horn, 2 hand-painted engineer cab figures, metal wheels, axles and gears, 2 remote-controlled proto-couplers, directionally controlled constant voltage LED headlights, 2 precision flywheel-equipped motors, onboard DCC-DCS decoder with true 1/48 scale proportions, and ProtoSound 3.0 with a digital command system featuring freight yard proto effects. The locomotive operates on O31 and larger curves. MTH Electric Trains has announced an exclusive premier O-scale R.J. Corman bay window caboose for exclusive distribution by Berkshire Trains and Vintage Toys. The caboose will be produced in very limited quantities for order on a first-come, first-served basis with anticipated arrival date of December 2022. The early order price is $84.95 plus freight. The car features an ABS body with detailed car interior, die-cast 4-wheel trucks, 2 operating die-cast metal couplers, O-scale KD-compatible coupler mounting pads, caboose interiors with overhead lighting, detailed brake wheel and separate metal handrails, a brakeman figure, and true 1/48 scale dimensions. The caboose operates on O31 and larger curves. That's all for this week. Until next time, happy Thanksgiving and keep the trains running.